Andrew Rice here in my regular spot at the Western Savannah Harbor Resort. Today we're talking quality of strike. In particular, we're going to work towards reducing those fat chip shots, the ones where we get that leading edge stuck in the ground. How do we want to go about it? I've got two very important keys I want you to try to work into your chipping game. Number one, what I typically see is when people are sticking the leading edge in the ground from around the greens, they've got too much shaft lean. And oftentimes it's both at address and, more importantly, at impact. We're going to try to see if we can get that shaft lined up. And by lined up, what do I mean? I'd like to see something where we've got the shaft vertical coming into impact. Let's understand it's never going to be perfectly vertical, but I want you to feel like you've got the club head under the handle at impact. Okay, too much shaft lean really eliminates the bounce, that exposes the leading edge, and we can start to get that leading edge stuck in the ground. You can hit some good shots with that technique, but that magic word that all golfers are looking for, consistency, starts to go out the window. So number one, we're going to try to reduce shaft lean. Number two, I see this very often, and certainly in my 3-day golf schools and the Golf Fanatics 2-day schools that we run, I see people setting up too far from the golf ball. That gets the hands a little bit low. That's another factor that can start to get the leading edge involved with the ground, overly involved with the ground. And so I'm going to encourage everybody at address, and we're talking just a standard trajectory chip shot here. I'd like you to be fairly close to the golf ball. I'd like the hands to be ever so slightly forward of the golf ball, not much lean there at all. And then as we come into impact, our sense is, and we're going to use a little bit of wrist going back. Okay, I don't want too much wrist. I don't want wooden. I don't want no wrist at all. Let's allow yourself to use just a little bit of wrist action going back and through, but our feel is we're going to line that shaft up coming into impact. Here we go. Let's give it a try. Handle up. Let's keep the handle up, and let's try to line it up. There we go, lovely strike there. That was just right, nice and crispy. One more, here we go. Handle up, and get the club head under the handle. That was a little heavy. Let's do that again. That wasn't great. Let's see if we can do better. Here we go, same thing. Come on, Andrew, here we go. That was more like it. Let's get rid of those demoralizing shots. I know what they feel like. You know what they feel like. Let's have more joy out on the golf course. How can we do that? Better strikes, certainly with all shots, but most importantly around the greens. Hopefully this will save you a stroke or two in your next round. Thanks for watching. And as always, if you have any comments or questions, leave them below. I'll respond to as many as I can.